Well, hi, ho, and welcome back to Hadrian's Forge, a place where everybody can learn and get educated in a fun and exciting way. I'm Scott, but you know that already. So today is my birthday, yay! Not really, but I'm gonna be taking a student did this and kind of abandoned it. So I was going to see if I could save it or make something, not necessarily a sinking hook bottle opener, but still make it a bottle opener. And the other thing I want to do with this is on the back end, I want to test and see how bad of an idea it will work, but how much work will it take to use this punch? And I've been giving some thought about the grade of the material of the tools, but like I said, for right now, it's what we got. So until I can find some better steel and make some better tools, it's what we got. Anyway, so I'm going to reposition you down. I'm going to start by cutting. I'm going to cut down in the middle here and just see what happens, see where it takes me. So give me a moment, I'll switch over and I'll get hammering. Sorry, I forgot to turn the camera on. We had a nasty cold shut right there. I set it down, tapped it with the hammer, the piece came up. That's what happens with cold shuts. It's an evil cancer that has to be removed and eradicated at all costs. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with it yet. I'm still going to, because part of this was to test the tools, I'm still going to make my cut, see what happens with it, cheat the other side, do the punch, and just basically do an evaluation of the tools. And maybe turn this into something that resembles a working bottle opener. Don't know yet. We'll see. All in all, it didn't take nearly as much damage. as I thought it would. It makes a nice clean cut. So it's not that bad. It did take some damage. It will need help. So let's move on to the next step. think that is one of the cleanest punches I've ever done. I don't think it has anything to do with the tool itself. I just think that I've got more practice and experience doing it. So now what I'm going to do with it, I don't know yet. So give me a minute, and I'm going to go grab something to eat and use the restroom, and I'll come back, and we'll figure out what's going to happen next. Now I decided to do the cut a little more with the handle on it just to see what happens. Because frankly, the handle on, you lose accuracy on where it is, but you get your hand out of there, and once you get to establish, you don't need the accuracy, and you can just get your hand out of there and whack it harder. So basically it's a start with the chisel with your hand, then put a handle on it and whack it. See, told you that was going to fall off. Well, I just noticed the time. I was just playing. It looks like it's going real good, but with the amount of editing I've got to do, I need to cut this off. If I get my editing caught up, maybe I'll come back and finish this. If not, we'll see you at the end, and this will be the, well, then we'll cut, it'll be a closeout, but we'll see. Cross your fingers, maybe I can get back to it. Let's hope so. Well, here we are. I didn't have a chance. The sun is down and it is dark outside. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about what I figured out. First off, on the hot cut, I put, on this time around, I put a not quite of aggressive an edge, more of a 40 to 50 degree edge on it, opposed to the original 30 that was there. It didn't take any damage. It flattened a little bit, but that was expected, and it real quick touch up and poof, it was back in the business. The back end didn't need anything this time around. So yeah, but it's one of those things that it really needed to be done. Now, as for the slot punch, it worked exactly as it was supposed to. Now, the only problem with it is that and I saw in the video where I did it, I was pounding through the bolster plate, and it was in the steel, and it itself had gotten hot enough to become slightly plastic, and got a big burr on the corner, and that had to be cut out. So it's a little shorter, but it's back to the same dimension. It looks like I need to do a little more shaping on it, on this one corner over here. But yeah, other than that, and then I didn't pound on it that much for the backside. But yeah, it worked amazingly well. So, like I said, rebar is not the best steel to make tools out of, but it will absolutely 100% do in a pinch. So remember, hit that subscribe and notify button, because so that you can get that reminder. Remember, you are wonderful people.